Hi Aries, this is going to be your May 2020 reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watchers are welcome as well. And the movie I got for you was National Lampoon's Vacation. And the song off the soundtrack is Holiday Road. What I was seeing with that is like someone is traveling straight up. World card energy. You're passing through many states. I felt really drawn to the infinity symbol for some reason. Or you're traveling really far. There's a distance. This could be with family, soul family. Road, metaphorically, I see this symbolizes an alternate route or path in your journey. There's change here, so that will lead me to believe somebody's moving. You could have moved during quarantine, or you're waiting for quarantine to subside until it's safe to go. Maybe a lot of you want to go to the beach or go on vacation, but you don't really feel comfortable doing that, or you're not allowed to. Maybe that's why, because you're not allowed to go to the beach yet. I don't know. Since the song is called Holiday Road, you could be going next holiday. A holiday is significant here. Perhaps a birthday, spring break, Mother's Day. I feel like I'm speaking to some very hardworking moms, nurses, anyone that nurtures people. Or with a nurturing aspect. Some of the lyrics from that song are, I found out long ago, it's a long way down the holiday road. This is a long road, aka journey. It's like the journey is infinite. That's where the infinity symbol came in. I finally understood why I got that. It never stops. You're always enjoying the ride. Remember how I got the world card? You're either visiting several places, or this is the both and the end, a beginning of a major cycle. You're entering a new world, or a new area. I was also getting something else which could only be for a select group of you, or maybe a lot of you. You're entering a new contract with someone. World card can be marriage after all. That could be this holiday, or you're a married woman, man going on vacation or moving. I was also getting for a select group of you, this could actually be, how some people say quarantine really opens up how strong some relationships are. Like you have time to think, is this really what's for me? I think someone finally ended a relationship that they didn't want to be in. And it's like now they're, remember I said the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one? That could be what this is. Sorry Aries, I had to cut it off right there because I got distracted. But yeah, I think someone definitely left someone out in the, or not out in the cold, left someone to go after something else. One of you, I think it's two people, one or the other is more of a free spirit and they're sick of being confined. This is Taurus energy, which is very fixed. The Hierophant is a pope. Very stuck on values and roles and religion. So this could be you were raised in a very Christian household, or you were expected to have, you just had all these rules and guidelines to follow. I don't know what that is. Someone felt very trapped, fixed, very trapped. So that too is like we're in Taurus season. I feel like slow and steady, you're trying to get out of it. You want to follow your heart or go where your heart desires. You're more driven by feelings, and I feel like this person's more driven by, I don't know, I just got boring shit. Okay. And there's lots of movement here as well. And when I got with the community card, I see this as a church or just in general. You feel like you have to put on a happy face, but you're really not happy there. Or in this relationship, in this marriage. And then this, I see this as like you finally made up your mind. You know what you need to do. You released this because it was disturbing your peace. You didn't have any balance. But I think you ended it in a mature manner. I see two individuals coming to terms that maybe they're just way too different, is what I got. Very, very different. And then you took a leap of faith. It's like you definitely left someone behind to go after a new love interest, or remember how I said this could be a new area? Once you leave someone, you get to move away. So you're finally excited. You don't like the community here. You don't like the area you live in for some odd reason. Maybe they're very, very judgmental, stuck in their ways. You're not into that. You're not very Christian, or you're not really that religious. It makes you a bit uncomfortable. Not that religion is bad, but some people take it too far. And then look, coffin. The end to the Hierophant. And what's interesting about this is I see this official person can be anyone. It could be someone in the army. It could be a cop. Anyone in that line of work. So I see the person you were with, Aries, could have been, I guess, a hard ass. People looked up to them. They had an image. I thought they had an image to uphold, but you didn't feel comfortable lying about it. I see this as a family situation. You could have like one kid, but you were expected to just, even though the relationship or marriage was falling apart, you felt like you had to put on a happy face and just deal with it. Spend time in the community as if everything were normal. Interesting. I got slow and steady with Taurus because we're in Taurus season, like I said. You're waiting. Someone moved during quarantine, or they're waiting for quarantine to subside so they can go. It's like you're ready. You thought of this for a bit. I feel like you're gonna have success in this. Success in this move is what I got. You're moving to where your heart is calling you. You feel called to go to a different area. Because somehow this one disturbs your peace. You don't feel balanced. It's like you have to fake being mature, but you're not. Not in a bad way, but you're more of a free spirit. You don't like being controlled. You don't like having roles. See? The full energy. That's exactly what this is. You want to be free. And I feel like you want to be free from this person. And you're finally putting an end to it. Yep. You're not their girl anymore. Ooh, you could be leaving this person. You could be leaving this person for a richer guy, or maybe they're richer. I just got richer in personality, richer in qualities. This person is just boring. That sounds horrible, but I feel like that's how you viewed them. They care more about their image. They care about... So yeah, this is definitely someone who's in that type of work. Seem very cold in their demeanor. They could also be not around as much, so maybe that really... Oh, do you know how some people, they work? This is what a lot of people were saying. Like, everyone's work used to having their 9-to-5s and they barely see each other, but now you're forced to be with them 24/7 because some people are out of work. So that forces you guys to come together, and then you realize we really have nothing in common. I don't want to be here. This is not the relationship for me. This is not the community for me. So I'm putting it to rest, like I should have a long time ago. But something tells me this was really hard because you felt confined and controlled. So you're breaking out of the norm. And that was very hard to do. You could have had to end relationships with more than one person. Like once the relationship ends with this person, you have to say goodbye to many other people. And maybe they don't see you in such a good light for doing that. This person could be victimizing themselves. But this relationship was all for show. It's kind of like how celebrities, they only have certain relationships for press. It's like, here's this fake ass press relationship for the media. That's what it seems like. Looks like they're in a church as well. You're probably brought up in very strict values. Could also have been, I don't want to say this was an arranged marriage, but it felt like it. Like, you don't actually, you were lying to yourselves from the beginning. It's as if that was the case. Remember I got something around hardworking moms, nurses, a nurturing aspect. You can have one child. So maybe that was why you were so hesitant. You had your eyes in a different direction, but you had to also consider the community you're in, your kids. But I also get that as you're gonna lose friends and people that look up to your person along the way. But sometimes you have to take that risk. This is a huge change here. And look, tens, this is Tower card energy. And look, Tower. Well, death too. When you put an end to this, that's when you are able to change, but for the better. Remember, I found out long ago, it's a long way down the holiday road. This is a long road. This is a long journey. The Fool's journey. That's what I just got. It's like your journey is infinite. It never stops. You're enjoying the ride right now. You finally feel free. It's like you used to worry about disappointing people. But now, ever since you did that, it's like, But yeah, this is the beginning of a major cycle. You're entering a new world. And you're definitely entering a new contract with somebody. It's like, goodbye, I'm not your girl anymore. Going towards this wealthy man. And I don't really see that as just money. Oh, this person could have been very superficial as well, because Taurus is an earth sign. They value stability, and I feel like in its shadow form they can value that too much, be way too materialistic. So I'm seeing this as Taurus's shadow side. They only cared about finances, but I think this person cares about finances and they're rich and nice qualities. They're not fake. They allow you to be yourself is what I got. You couldn't be yourself in this environment. So yeah, I'm getting wedding vibes. And this could happen next holiday, or when this is over. I don't think you're in a transition period right now. You could have ended a relationship during quarantine, and you've already sort of no one cheated. I think this is over for a while. You're going on vacation, and if not vacation, you're just taking a break. And I said this could be with family or soul family. You're finding your soul family. I don't think you're actually with. Remember I said you have to leave your friends behind? So you're really determined to find the people that are for you. It's because it's once you finally left this dead weight behind, that's when you can actually find the people that are meant to be with you, the ones that accept you, the ones that are attracted to you for being your most authentic self. Next birthday, spring break, Mother's Day. So I'm really drawn to something with mothers. Someone here has like one kid or more. But someone's finally free from a relationship. Free from this Hierophant. This is definitely someone who's a soldier, a cop. And then I think it just took quarantine for you guys to realize, like, damn, we really have nothing to do, nothing to talk about. You're really not that good of a person. That's what it seems like. Ooh, and I'm seeing with this too, you were forced to be. Something also tells me this person, I'm pretty sure I said you felt like you had to give a happy face to the community, to friends and family, like, oh, we're so happy, we're in a happy marriage, but it wasn't the case. This person's fake. they have a public persona behind closed doors. They were not it. I also mentioned that's what it could be. Very aggressive because they were in the army, or they just think they're the boss of everybody. Very controlling aspect. And you're the opposite of that, so it's like, nope, it's not gonna work. But I think you found someone better. I don't know what part of the video I'm gonna add this to. I just felt really drawn to say that this person's fake. Who they are behind closed doors when no one's around is not the same as their persona. This is someone people looked up to, but people look up to a false identity. That makes sense. Things are not as they appear on the surface. And like I got on a certain card, where is that? This person could come through and try to apologize, try to make it work, but like I said, or like I'm gonna say it in a part of the video, this is just a short clip I'm adding in. They only want to make it work because of their public persona. They only care about what people think. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about anything else but how they look. It's like two men here. Even men look up to them, but they shouldn't, because I think this person's very toxic. Forced to put on a happy face. You were in the public eye. I don't want to say your person's famous, but people definitely looked up to them in the community. You guys looked like you had I just had the perfect marriage. But really, you felt suffocated by all these roles and things you didn't really want to be a part of after a while. Two very different people. Straight up. Come on, Hierophant. It's all about rules and guidelines and by the book. Very by the book. It's like you felt like you had to read a handbook on how to be a totally different person. This is the difference between you and them. I feel like they also look at you as, you felt like they looked down on you, or they looked at you as like stupid or a fool. Ooh, I just got they took me for a fool. Someone just didn't understand you. So you're moving away, you're going to where you feel accepted. Interesting. We're at 12 minutes. I don't know if I want to use another deck. Let's see what I get. I want to use another tarot deck. What's in store for Aries after they release this person? Who is this new person? King of Swords, Nine of Staves. There were obstacles here. I think that obstacle was you have a child with this person, or contracts as well. You are married to this person, so you're in the midst of a very, very massive, unsettling change. You have to take care of a few things before you actually move forward. See, she's trying to move forward, but there's many things in her way. This person's in her way. The community's in her way. Rules and guidelines were in your way. And look at her. She's still trying to look ahead, but you have some unfinished business to tend to. And that's probably why I got the whole, you can't vacation until this is over, until this quarantine thing is over. You can't make that move, that leap of faith, until you take care of what's here. You have to address the elephant in the room, I guess. Then we have the King of Swords. I don't think this is the new energy. This is their energy. Very cold, almost too logical, and I feel like they're just very cold and aggressive. That's what it seems like. Especially if, I don't want to sound weird, but I'm getting these, for some of you, I'm getting like PTSD vibes. Someone's very aggressive because of the line of work they're in. They're very tough, and you're more on the sensitive side. They view you as childish. They view you as a fool. I feel like they could have even told you that. You couldn't even be scared of this person. You're scared. You're so scared to end this for some odd reason. You have so much fire. What is this? Ooh, that's falling out. I'm gonna take that. 8 of Wands, that's travel. I see this. It's like 8 and 9. Here you are. Very, very cautious about moving forward. Like, you're still going, you're still moving, but it's like you're looking out. You're sneaking off. And then once the coast is clear, you're out. You're traveling, you're moving away. So you could literally just up and leave. Send someone a note and be like, this isn't working. But something tells me it was justified. I don't really think this person's gonna care. The only thing they care about is their image. It's like they're loyal to something completely different. They don't even really care. It has to be messages. A message of caution. I don't want to say someone threatened you. No, for some of you that could very well be it, but it's like, what's the message of caution? Why does Aries have to be cautious? Why does Aries have to be cautious? Why does Aries have to be cautious? They're not coming out, but I have a feeling there's more to say. Why does Aries have to be cautious? Even the cards are hiding, so someone's hiding. 8 of Pentacles, another 8. Message of caution, and then here's the... You're making moves, it's like you're building a whole new life in secret. You know how some people do that? They think of it, they strategize. They've been unhappy for a while, and then they're finally doing it, and it's like, oh, today's the day. Just have you have like a little more unfinished business to tend to, and then you can move. A lot of movement here. A lot of movement here as well. Success, you're finally out. You're finally free from these rules. From this person, from this relationship, from this marriage, from this contract. See this as the contract too. There's many things you have to go take care of first. And look, she's painting the last pentacle. Finishing touches, you still have some unfinished business to tend to before you can finally put that pentacle up there and say you're done. You could also be working, gathering finances before you can actually move. Maybe you're placing a deposit on a house, or you're renting something. And with the whole traveling thing, I also got you could be visiting many places. Infinite. So maybe you don't have an actual home right now. You're just sort of rooming with people. Because with marriage, it's like maybe they're deciding who gets the house or not. You gotta work things out first. It's like you're painting. I just got painting a new canvas. This is a new beginning for you. You finally get to decide. I just got choose your destiny. I could be dealing with an artist here. A lot of you are artists, Aries. You paint. So that also makes a lot of sense. Dealing with a lot of creatives, and a lot of people view you as impractical, and they didn't really appreciate your craft. They're more by the book. Like, you have to have the right job, you have to have the right funds, everything has to be perfect. But you don't care if things are perfect. You're taking a leap of faith because that's how much you want to be free. I don't think you care who's coming with you or not. You're loyal to yourself now. You're loyal to these plans because you've thought about this for a grip. See? Power. Movement. Pretty sure this is a chariot. No, wait, no, it's not. What is this? It looks like, I'm getting chariot vibes off of this. She's in there and she's already being taken out by two dogs, it looks like. That could be this guy. That loyal man. He's your ticket out. You definitely found someone else. You're ending a stagnant relationship to go with the love of your life. And I see it working out with you. And that could also be what this is too. You're a hardworking mom. You're a nurturer. Could also be in the nursing field. Four of Cups. We got that already. Well, I got that before when I was sort of meditating on your energy. And look how it's like she looks like she's meditating. She's trying to avoid these 3 cups. That's how I see it. And then there's one over here. That's the one that's going to change her life. This is the cup. You're dreaming. You're in a deep sleep and now you get to wake up. Just got you awakened. It's got you awakened to your abilities, or you just straight up had a strong spiritual awakening. This could have been a karmic relationship and it really shook you up. It changed you. You were at a crossroads with this person. It was just horrible. Wealthy man, we have this. Oops, that wanted to come out. 6 of Wands again. You're gonna be victorious in your efforts. You're finally leaving. I see this as a guy, and then this is you, Aries, or vice versa. Remember I said this person's your ticket out. You're finding someone who's rich in personality. Maybe rich in both areas. Personality and that superficial stuff. You both are getting on your horse and leaving. It's a lot of movement here. Or you have the desire to, at least. Just, all I see is just a bunch of finishing touches. Yeah. And this person's getting left out in the cold. And I always see this card as like they're looking at how far you've come. Or they're observing the distance. You're definitely going to be at a distance from this person soon. Movement again. And this person could also try to keep you in this marriage, try to talk you out of it because they care about their appearances. Something tells me them getting divorced won't look good in their line of work. Or just their entire reputation. They're scared of looking like a bad person. But it's not for the right reasons. And this person could have betrayed you multiple times. Or they could be talking about you right now. It's like you're finally sticking up for your own beliefs. You're out. Okay, Aries. That's the end of your reading. Hope you liked it. Hope it resonated. Please like, subscribe, and look, perfect timing. Yep, it's the perfect timing for this now. Or it will be right. It will be soon. You just have to plan. A lot of planning, strategizing, and then you're out. Like the Fool. A huge leap of faith, a huge change. Bye.